All right, go ahead.
Steve, what were your biggest takeaways from the homestand?
We had pretty good consistency throughout the homestand. Started, disappointing with a loss to LA. And that we weren't happy with our ability to generate in that game. Throughout the rest of the stand, we played good, consistent hockey. We found ways to win games. We were disappointed not to be able to finish it off the other night. In a game where we felt like we played pretty well, but weren't able to close out the win. So the consistency and competitiveness of our group was good during the homestand. Now we have to carry that through into tough buildings here on the road with with 4 in a row before the break.
Dave, you mentioned that the other night too, that they're tough buildings. What makes them tough in your mind?
Well, this is this team feeds off of momentum in this building. If I'm being specific about tonight, I won't worry about the other three right now. Typically, Pittsburgh starts well in this building, and as I said, they feed off of momentum that they generate in this building, especially offensively. So you got to really be ready to meet that head on.
How much of it is also momentum they might feed off of from each other? You've got 3 players that I think have 16 years together on this team. That familiarity has to do something on the ice.
That's part. I mean, they have some maturity here. This group has won together. Not necessarily the entire group, but the core group has won together here. So that tells you something about their group. They're a deep team. They're really strong up the middle. 3 good pairs, righty lefties on the back, and been real strong in goal. So, but as I said, they start well. They compete very hard in this building, and they generate and feed off of momentum.
Dave, you touched on it a bit the other night that you were hoping that Grubauer would have a better game here tonight than he did the other night. I'm wondering what goes into that.
Gruby's, through the homestand, Gruby is probably our best player. Our goaltending is outstanding, so he's just got to pick up where he left off and go and do his thing.
And what does that mean, like specifically? Just make the stops that he has to make.
Well, making the routine saves. That's part of it. But the timely saves that he gave us through that homestand were critical. And you can go back and pick and choose through the games. Probably the one that stands out the greatest is the save that he made 6-on-5. A couple of nights ago, but you can go through each one of those games and you find those saves, and those are key for our team, especially when you're talking about now coming on the road and being able to to meet and push back momentum and gain back momentum. Those are big plays for us.
Is that the biggest difference between his play now versus earlier in the year that you noticed?
That's part of it. I just see the calmness and the really the save mentality that he has. That's really shown through, like I said, through this last stretch of whatever it is, 5-6 games. I think he played 5 of the 6 at home.
Dave, in terms of lineup, it looks like you're going with the same lines.
Yep, be same lineup. Then Driegs will back up tonight.
You've gotten so many different players contributing during that home stretch. What's the value of getting contributions from those guys, and how does it maybe take pressure off somebody like Everly who hasn't found the back of the net recently?
Well, normally with Ebbs, it's that'll turn around for him when you look at the number of opportunities that he's continuing to get. He'll find the net again. He'll find the back of the net. We're confident in that. And but for us, it's not about one guy, one line, or 2 lines. It's not a luxury to have contributions from throughout the lineup. It's absolute necessity. We have to have everybody doing their part, and that means with and without the puck, defensively and offensively. Everybody has to do their part as we build a 60-minute win. That's our group, and we own that. We love that. That's who we are, and we know that's what we have to be all about on any given night.
You good?
Good, thanks.